Who used to work in security at the White House and now lives in Southwest Florida, says he won't be surprised if there are more plots for political violence before the election. NBC2's Sarah Mankiewicz spoke with him this afternoon and joins us now live in our studio.
Yeah, Peter, former White House advanceman Ralph Wunder tells me he thinks the Secret Service has improved since the last assassination attempt on Donald Trump back in July, but they still have a lot more work to do.
The first one was a catastrophic failure for a number of reasons. This one, they made some adjustments.
Wunder says Trump's threat levels are extremely high. He believes Trump should have a lot more protection.
It's not close to the level he should be getting as a former president, nominee, and the man right now leading in the polls. He should have presidential level protection.
Protection from the agents we see and much more beyond that.
The Secret Service that are visible, as important as they are, they're the last line. They're the guys who you want them there when shooting breaks out or when things bust loose. But there's layers of protection above that in terms of intelligence gathering and monitoring of potential threats that go on.
With 2 attempts on the former president's life recently, many are concerned for the people around Trump too.
Now the man has to be worried about any innocent bystander that's around him at any given time, starting with his own children, his wife, his loved ones that can get caught in the crossfire.
Governor Ron DeSantis says while the FBI is investigating how Ryan Routh had an AK-style gun this close to the former president,
we're going to be doing a state-level investigation. I understand that the feds are involved, but we do believe that there were multiple violations of state law.
There's a whole other level of threat, I think, that Trump has to worry about just by virtue of being Donald Trump.
Wunder tells me he doesn't think that this will be the last time someone tries to take Trump's life before the election in November. I'm live in studio, Sarah Mankiewicz, NBC2.